the woman pulled her husband into the changing room to be intimate. Little did she know that the tycoon CEO Mike was spying on everything from outside the door. And with the woman's initiative inside, Mike couldn't get her face out of his mind no matter what after he went back. But he had no idea that this woman would lead him to his doom. Before long, Mike accompanied his wife to attend their daughter's entrance banquet. Unexpectedly, his heart skipped a beat the moment he saw the female dancer on stage. It turned out that she was none other than the woman from last time. Mike's wife sneered that the woman's daughter also went to this kindergarten, and dancing dressed like that was totally tacky, dragging down the class of the parents here. But Mike couldn't bring himself to listen to his wife's words. He secretly felt grateful to see this woman again. Even when she glanced toward the audience stand, Mike had the feeling that she was looking at him. After the woman finished her performance and appeared in front of everyone, all the parents showered her with applause and praise. The woman, Mary, deliberately sat at the table in the very middle. Then she stared at the tycoon couple opposite her as if they were her prey. Next, she said to her daughter beside her, telling her to go play with the couple's child. After settling her daughter, Mary received a call from her husband. She walked straight out, but her bracelet fell to the ground when she brushed past CEO Mike. Just then, Mary's husband hurried over to give her a surprise. Unfortunately, though, he had missed his wife's performance. Mary said she would show him something that no one else could see. Then the two of them went to a room. Meanwhile, Mike, who had picked up the bracelet, followed them. After Mary and her husband finished, they appeared at the dinner party arm in arm. At the same time, Mary's daughter and the tycoon's daughter became friends. But Mike's wife warned her daughter not to be friends with people from lower classes. Mary heard every word of this, yet she didn't get angry. On the contrary, she generously greeted the tycoon couple together with her husband. Mary's husband was an employee of Mike's, and he eagerly groveled to the tycoon. But the tycoon's eyes were fixed on his wife the whole time. It was not until Mike's wife reminded him that he finally averted his gaze. However, just as Mike reached out to grab a glass of champagne, his hand brushed against Mary's. He began to suspect her motives a little. At this moment, Mike's wife and Mary's husband were busy watching the children, completely unaware of this silent, ambiguous interaction. But this entire scene was witnessed by Mary's daughter.